Hi, brother Brett. How you doing, brother? Thank you, guys. Thank you for one viewer and two thumbs up. Hi, brother Joe and Jenny. How you doing, brother? Oh, hi, Jenny. Shout out to you guys. Good morning, Mr. Doris. Maulan din dito. Uy, join ka dito. Jenny? Just click the link ko para usap-usap tayo. There. Let me check my, wait. Oops. I'm sorry. May patalastas ba ako, Jen? Come, brother Joe and brother Brett. Join me here, please. Let me check. Hi, brother Brett. For
How are you?
joining.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Pick lang, Janie. No camera. Come up, Janie. Punta ka dito. I-click mo yung links.
You don't have your camera on.
Yeah, I did not put any camera, just picture.
Yeah.
I was busy today, brother Brett. That's the reason why
That's okay.
I started late.
That's
Do
okay.
you see any ads?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Let me check.
Go back and reopen the stream and find out.
Yeah, when you go to my, because I'm not sure if I already done with the,
I'm trying to reopen it. Second. I don't know. They didn't do it the second time. Maybe when you go to it the first time, it would show an ad. I don't remember.
okay, wait. Let me check again.
You would have to open the stream and see if it does, because I don't know. Because usually when you close out of the stream, like if I go to a stream, I open it and the chat's open, and then I'm watching the stream. When I close it back down and then reopen, normally there's another ad. But
Maybe not.
I can look at my smart TV, see if there's ads. I can't need to search. I already find it on my subscriptions, but how do I search it? There we go. I'm gonna find out.
Hi, brother Armani. Shout out to you. How you doing?
Hi, Armani.
Si, Janie. Come up.
Noah.
Magandang umaga din po. Janie, i-click mo yung link para maka-join ka dito sa amin.
Usually, sometimes, from what I've heard, most time YouTube puts ads on the streams, but you can manually put ads on the streams too, like how many ads you want on there. You can't put these specific, like what kind of ad is going to be on there. But you can put an ad on your stream, so how many you want to be on there. To do it. Hi, Joe. I don't know, is it I or not? Where's my? There we go. Can you hear me?
Yep, I heard you.
Okay.
Let
Checking.
me check again.
You were quiet for a little while. Hi, Jenny. Jenny Tobacco. Is that what he said? Tobacco.
Tobacco. Oh yeah, that's her last name,
Okay.
Tobacco.
Well, yeah, it's the weather sucks here. It's kind of rainy.
Oh, here also.
No, I didn't see any ads, so I don't know. Yeah. You're supposed to get ads on your stream when you're monetized, at least one ad to start.
Yeah, but it's very
But I
difficult.
mean, how many people are going to watch your ads? You're going to make like cents. It's going to be like not even maybe not even a half a dollar. What you're going to make.
I know, right?
So it's like oh, do you really want ads on there? And everybody goes, oh, watch the ad. I go, you guys realize that you're not going to hardly make anything off of people watching the ads. I mean,
Uh,
you do if you got a lot of views on your things, you can make it. You can make some decent money. But I mean, with like even when I get monetized, I'm not going to make crap off the ads unless every one of the people that watch my videos or come to my stream watch all the ad. Because the only way you're
so
going to
guys,
make
if
any.
you wanna come up, I just put the link.
But most people skip the ads.
Yep.
There's a reason why some people probably make like 5, 10, 20, 15, $20, but the people watch the ads. But I know for a fact that um,
You're right.
people don't watch the ads, so you're not going to make anything, and that's why some people make like 11 cents, 20 cents, because most of the subs aren't even watching them. So it's like, well, what's the point? You know.
Uh,
I mean, it still is money, but for like 11 cents or 20 cents isn't hardly anything. Yeah, after you end your stream, 'cause you're probably gonna be doing 2 hours again. You end your stream, you're probably gonna go to the store. Because I
okay.
have this that I never use it. My brother bought one too, so
Yeah.
I can show you. I have this thing that I might use for later. Just a second. I have to turn my camera on. You know what it is, right? It's a flavor
How are you,
injector.
brothers?
You
Brother
can see
Bruce,
what
Brother Joe, and Brother
the
Armando. Jamie, how's your?
turkey. What it is you put liquid marinade in there, and then you can inject it into whatever meat you're cooking, and
Uh,
then it gives it flavor, and then it
oh,
makes it. It
okay.
also helps it keeps the meat moist, so it's harder for the meat to dry out. And plus,
Oh,
too, it makes the like if you cook it regular, like let's say you cook a roast or like a pork roast, let's say, or a to like 155 or whatever it is, and you take it out because you normally have to
uh,
let them rest for 10 or 15 minutes on the cutting board. You tin it with aluminum foil, let it rest. If you put this in there, it'll keep the meat moisture. But what it is you fill it up with marinade, and then the little tube thing, the plastic thing, and then you put the tip on, and then you inject the stuff into it. But what it is, it works the best if it's all liquid, because you try to put like liquid with even like a seasoning salt in there,
mm,
it'll after a while it'll get clogged in the holes in the bottom of the needle. Because I can show you the needle. Take the needle out. I took it out of the package once just to like look at it and wash it, but I put it back in the package so I could transport it. It's got a sharp needle. These things use they have like a sharp point. I can show you what the needle. See, the needle has a hole in it. I'm getting on the thing. The needle has a hole in it. See that? It has a hole right there, like a slot, and then it has another one right there. But if you put marinade, you put like seasoning in there, and it's not super fine, like table salt, it'll clog it up. So you got to be really careful. And what works best is like just like straight liquid marinade, like with like soy sauce or teriyaki sauce or butter or
So what's your lunch, brother Brett?
I'm gonna go to the store after your stream, and then I would make like a late dinner. But I'm usually up till late anyway, so I'll show I'll show you. Cause see, there's what it looks like with a tip on it. See, it screws on.
Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, and then you stick it in. You stick it at probably about an inch into the meat or whatever you're doing. You can inject it. But I might just do like just like some type of like soy sauce, brown sugar, or something in a piece of meat, and then cook it for like a little while. Cook it for like half an hour, 45 minutes in the oven or on my George Foreman, like buy a pork loin or something. You just inject the pork loin like 3 or 4 times. But then that's the way to do a turkey too. If you want to keep a turkey moist, put like a liquid marinade in the turkey. You probably inject the turkey probably, I don't know, I'm probably guessing 6 to 8 times. Because you would do the breast, you would do the legs, the wings. So what do you make for dinner?
That's the one you. We went to. Have you tried the 0 degrees?
Huh?
Uh,
No.
what is how you say that, the 0 degrees? We went there, but we did not go outside. Only my husband. That one.
0 degrees.
You,
Is that a
you
restaurant?
order drinks. They have some food. Oh, it's good. I like their. They have chicken. How you call that chicken? Or we called it. I forgot the name of that kind, but it's fry. So it's oh, brother Hippy Dippy, how you doing? Shout out to you. If you wanna
Hi,
come
hippy
up,
dippy.
guys, the link is
0 degrees. Is that like a cafe restaurant? Uh, because I've never heard of it. 0 degrees. If that's
oh,
a
maybe you
restaurant,
can
I
have
don't think we
there,
have to.
brother. But that one is good. We haven't tried that before until my husband, decided to
Hmm?
stop by and get something. Oh my god, it's good. I like their drinks, like example shake and not shake, like slashes. Oh, slushy.
Oh, slushy, yeah. A slushy is kind of like it's like a shaved ice
Yeah,
and
I
well,
love strawberry there. The strawberry smoothie. Strawberry
uh,
smoothie. My
yeah,
my
strawberry smoothies are
my
good.
my sons loves the ubi, like the ubi jam. We called it. I forgot that. Something like that, with cookies on the top. Of course, my husband's love the strawberry lime nib. How you
Oh,
say?
strawberry limeade, yeah.
Yeah, he loves that thing. It's better if you have the brother, but try that once.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the
If
shrimp.
we
We
have
call
it,
it.
but I don't think we do.
Yeah, they call the butter garlic shrimp. They also
Mhm.
have it there.
Yeah, 'cause I've never heard of it here, so it's probably only that place is probably only maybe in the Southwest.
Oh,
Because we have another place that sells like slushies, which is Sonic. You may
yeah.
have heard of that.
Oh,
Sonic's like a
We have Sonic in here.
yeah, they sell slushies, and during like happy hour they sell slushies cheap, and they sell like
Uh,
some of their food is cheap. It's like half price during happy hour.
yeah.
And then Sonic's one of those cool places where you can drive your car. You drive your car and then you can park by one of the order windows,
Uh
and then
huh.
you just order, or you just press the button and order. You have a menu right there. You just order off a menu, and then you wait like 10 minutes, and they bring your food out to your car.
Yeah. We have it here in Texas also. So
Probably probably started in I think it started in the Southwest. I think Sonic. I don't know, I remember.
yeah.
But the
Oh,
first Sonic we got was in
we
Washington, one that I know of was the
here
one
the
that's down the road from where I live. Or
yeah.
actually, not in all of Washington, but Western Washington was the one by where I live because It's been there for probably like a year and a half now.
Yeah, and also the restaurant is they open it now. They just follow the protocols, the self distancing.
Oh, it's social distancing.
Uh, uh-huh. And also if they have a customer, they just like when they leave, they just clean up,
Mm-hmm.
sanitize everything. That's what my husband told me. But I haven't go to any restaurant inside. Today we just my husband went inside and ordered the food, and we decided like he told like he decided we can eat in the car, so while we are in the parking we're just eating there. So I do vlog a while ago.
Yeah, and then like here, the restaurants are still the dine-in part of the restaurant is still closed, but you can still do carry out, curbside pickup at some restaurants, and you can do drive-through at the drive at like any of the fast food restaurants.
uh,
But you can walk into some of the restaurants. Like a couple times I walked into the teriyaki place. It's like maybe about a third of a mile from where there's like it's like 4 blocks or something.
uh,
And you can walk in there and then like order your food and then wait for your food and get it. But the dining room's closed for sit down. But when I ever went in there, I'm the only person in there ever because they've their businesses down. Of course, like most of the restaurants or businesses is like cut in half or even more than that.
yeah.
And plus, too, a lot of the fast food restaurants, it depends on because they're franchise owned. A lot of the restaurants don't do it different. Like my brother was telling me that the Dairy Queen by where he lives, they have a drive-through open. The Dairy Queen by where I live, the drive-through's not open. They have like cones and where you drive into go into the drive-through, like the little drive-through lane or whatever you call it. And they have like some cones parked out there, and then they'll do a thing where you can pull up to the front, you order your food, you you pull up to the front, and then they walk the food out to you. Well, like curbside pickup because they won't let you dine in either. And you guys probably have Dairy Queen where you live
Yeah.
because Dairy Queen's around most, I think most of the United States.
Yeah, I love also dairy cream.
Yeah, Dairy Queen has good
Dairy
Wizard,
cream. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they have the
I love
one thing
also
my
that.
mom likes is
Yeah, but we
peanut peanut
not really as
peanut
like
butter parfait.
often to go there. Like sometimes, just sometimes.
My mom likes peanut butter parfait, which is a soft serve with hot fudge and peanuts.
Okay, brother hippie.
And then the other one that's good is when I was a kid, I had it. I had it at least once because I had my birthday at Dairy Queen when I was a kid,
Oh,
uh, and they have the good ice cream cakes at Dairy Queen. The ones you can special. Well, you order what flavor you want, and then they put like they do the design on the top for like your birthday. Like they put whatever design you want on the top, like your written name or like happy birthday this person, and they do it in like frosting and that whatever that stuff's called, that like icing that you can write with.
wow. So
But
you really like ice cream?
yeah, I like ice cream. I make ice cream once in a while. I have an ice cream maker.
I love ice cream when it's summer. When sometimes when you're craving, ice cream or something.
Mhm.
But sometimes, um, I just want that when summertime because it's hot and you wanna feel something, like you
Yeah,
to eat something cold like ice cream or something shake,
yeah.
you know, milkshake.
Hmm.
So what's your
Because
lunch, brother Brett?
I haven't ate anything since, or I haven't hardly ate anything all day. I had a small bowl of cereal and that was it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go to the store after because you're probably only doing what 2 hours,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna go to the store after. So it'll be like a little before 7, and then I can just the store is like half
Oh,
a mile away, and then I can go get a piece of meat and some maybe I don't know what I'm gonna have with it. I have some leftover broccoli that I made, like a little over a week ago, week and a half ago. I have some leftover broccoli I froze because I didn't want to use the whole bag. It comes in one of those bags. I didn't want to use all of it, so I have like probably I don't know, maybe like 7 or 8 flowerettes left. Like they're like the top part of the broccoli, and then I'm gonna probably gonna get piece of meat and probably some rice. I don't know,
Hi,
just
brother
some white,
Ricky. How you doing?
just some white rice. Yeah.
I'm optimistic. How about you?
Hi, hippy dippy.
How
Good.
you doing?
I think it's the first time I've been on the panel with you ever.
True, I'm a very shy person.
Yeah,
So
very. You're on gym almost every day. Yeah, shy.
sometimes I'm shy, sometimes I'm not.
Yeah, it
Depends on
depends for the mood.
I'm very hard to open up, let's just say that. If you just want to talk random stuff, I don't know when to shut up.
Yeah, no random like video games, music, TV,
Video
food.
games, yes.
Yeah, I was watching a video game stream earlier. The guy was playing a bunch of different games. He played Madden, he played Overwatch, he played AO, which is an Australian tennis game. He played Mafia 2.
Mafia 2.
He played like 7 hours, and it was on what do they call that? It's oh god, there's some service that they have the Nvidia Shield.
The Video Shield.
Yeah, it's like that Shield game. It does only game streaming, but it's called the Nvidia Shield, and he was playing on there. They have a version of the cloud that Nvidia uses. You know Nvidia. Nvidia is the one that makes the graphics cards for computers.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then they make one that's like a streaming device, and I can't remember what it's called, but he was using it started with an S. It was like their cloud service because like Microsoft's got a Microsoft Cloud. Stadia's got their own cloud service.
Microsoft,
Google, yeah,
Sony, Nintendo.
yeah, Nintendo. So Sony's got one, but that one's called PS Now or PS Plus. PS Now, I think.
PS Plus. I have PS Now. I know. I have PS Plus. I don't have
PS
PS
Now
Now.
is their
PS
their
Now
cloud.
makes you play old games.
Yeah, but there's this one where but it uses their own cloud service. It's like Microsoft Cloud. They started introducing it like the middle of last year
I'm
because
more
they're
of the
going to more cloud when the Series X comes out. When I think it's coming out in November. But yeah,
I'm too busy playing old school games.
yeah, I play old. I have like a PS1, Sega Genesis, GameCube, Xbox 360, one of those little mini Nintendos I got like a year and a half ago, and then an Xbox One X.
I need to get my Wii U back so I can start recording Sonic and the Secret Rings.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have, I have,
I'm gonna yell at that screen.
I have a GameCube, but there's only really maybe 5 or 6 games that were really that all that good on it. Of course, some of the Nintendo games were good. Um, Mario Kart was one of my favorite games they made on it. I heard Metroid Prime was good on it, but I never bought it.
I'm still waiting for Metroid Prime 4 for paychecks.
Uh, and then I wanted to get, and then what's the other game it's awesome? There's one other game I wanted to get on it, but it's what is it? Max Payne. And I think
Max Payne.
Max Payne was on it. The I think it was the first one or the second one was on GameCube, I believe. I'm gonna look it up because I have the last Max Payne they made, which was the one for the 360, which was good. It was a good game.
I never played Max Payne.
Game. I think it was on GameCube.
I never owned a GameCube.
Yeah, I bought a GameCube when it was new. I still have it from like 2003 or something or 2004 when I bought it. Still have it. I have my PlayStation I got in '98. Well, for Christmas one in '98. I still have it.
The only consoles that I never owned was a GameCube, the original PlayStation 1, and I think that's it. Other than the Jaguar and all those spin-off consoles
Weird
that
one.
I've never heard of.
The Jaguar was weird.
That thing was expensive.
Yeah, it was had the weird gamepad with all the buttons on it in the middle, and I had like a full keyboard in the middle of the gamepad. And then I had whatever system I had a I had a Nintendo original Nintendo. I had a Sega Saturn for a little while, but then I sold that to buy. I forgot the PlayStation One to buy games for the PlayStation One because the Sega Saturn had some good games. They didn't make a whole lot of games for it, so it only lasted like it had a shorter lifespan than the Sega Saturn. I mean, than the PS1, the Sega Saturn did shorter lifespan, and then they came out with the Dreamcast. I had a Dreamcast, but I bought it like the last year they were making games for it. I got it for like $60 or something when they were regularly like I think they were regularly like around 200 or something when they came out, and they were really cheap because they were trying to get rid of them. They only made that's when they're only making maybe a game a month for it. And I bought it, and then I sold that and got a GameCube. I put money towards the GameCube, and then I kept the GameCube, and I just bought the 360 outright, and then I bought the Xbox One outright. Just paid.
Xbox 360's Microsoft has never really sold that many copies in Japan.
Yeah, but the 360 was um my probably my second favorite console that I've owned. I mean, it's like my second favorite one because I played that thing so much for like 8 years. I played that thing. I probably played games for 3 to 4 hours a day every day, pretty much. In that thing, the gamepad's so warm that like the my controller has like part of the thumbsticks are worn down on one side because you know how you kind of press and then you press like I was pressing the keypad and you press to one side. Sometimes it wore down like there's like slightly slanted on one side of the thumbstick on the top, and then there's no bumps on it or whatever. There used to be bumps on the thumbsticks for the 360 controllers, and they wear off after a while. You play it a lot.
So you love playing games, brother? What's your name? Hippie? Oh, DP?
And hippy dippy.
Hippie
I
DP?
play video games for a living.
Oh, I see.
Do you really?
Yeah, if you look at
Uh,
my channel, that's all I'm doing is recording video games.
uh,
Unless it's anime, I don't do shit.
do you have a regular job though, right? Or no?
No, I can't.
No. Or are you on
I
disability?
have I have a disability that makes me have a harder time walking for long
Uh,
distances. It's really difficult because of I can't really drive either because it hurts my hips so much because I'm in so much pain.
that
So
sucks.
Oh, okay. Well, at least now you find your hobby. You can do
Hmm.
vlogging while you're playing games.
yeah,
Or you can do you do live streams ever?
yeah, I do. I played
Oh,
Bloodborne yesterday. That
oh, I know what you're
Wow.
talking
was brutal because I kept dying.
Yeah, well, like I die a lot in video games too. I'm not very good at them.
No, Bloodborne. You ever heard of Dark Souls?
Yeah, Dark Souls. Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same people who made Bloodborne.
yeah.
Oh,
I heard Dark. I've watched people play Dark Souls. I watched one guy probably die like 30 times in like a
It's
2 hour live
brutal.
stream on Dark Souls. He was playing. I think it was Dark Souls 3, and he kept dying. Well, that game's known for being really difficult or hard. It's super
I
hard.
think the hardest one, I think the easiest one is Dark Souls 2,
Uh,
just because of the fact that if you beat all the enemies 10 times, they stop respawning. But when it
uh,
comes to multiplayer, Dark Souls 2 is the worst because you can play offline and people can still invade your game. So that's an issue.
mm.
And then another hard, if you want to go back way back, can't remember which one it is, but one of the Mega Mans is really hard.
Which one?
For,
Mega
for,
Man X, the original Mega Man, Mega Man
for one of the
X.
ones that was it was one of the ones that was on the original Nintendo.
Yeah, so Mega Man.
Yeah, it was like Mega Man or Mega Man 2 or something. It was like super hard. It's known as like, well, at one time, probably half a dozen years ago, there was a was it a magazine or a website that had deemed it the hardest video game ever. But I've had some hard video games that I played. They're super hard. Like Contra. Contra is super hard without the 50 life code.
True.
So is like Mario. Um, and then what's the other one that's super hard is oh god, there's another game that's super hard too. Can't remember.
Okay, brother Armani.
What did Armani say?
He said I'll to come up in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sweet. We can talk about video games.
But I don't have any idea for the games, but my son and my husband still love playing games.
What games do you like? Platformers, RPGs, first person shooters, third
Um,
person shooters.
like
Um,
open world, racing games, some sports games. I play.
I
I
can't
play
stand racing games.
some like traditional like fighting, like side scroller. Well, like not side scroller, but like where they're kind of explain like the last fighting game I downloaded on my Xbox One was Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct.
Like last month, that was the one that was originally on the Super Nintendo, and then they ported it to Nintendo 64 and called it Killer Instinct. What was it called? Killer Instinct something. It was like they had another name attached to it, and then they slightly it was like slightly tweaked, but not that much. They tweaked some of the like features on it a little bit and changed the look a little bit, but and then they re-released it um in 4K not that long ago to it's like a upscale or updated to 4K. So that's not the version I downloaded on my Xbox One X, and it's pretty fun.
I never had an Xbox One.
Yeah, they're I like them better than a PS4 because I like the controllers better. Um,
Just
uh,
preference.
yeah,
I can
I
never
like,
get stand the Xbox 360 controller. I hated that thing.
and then I like it because it's right now it runs the graphics are a little bit better than PS4. Just like the new Series X is going to be a little more powerful than the PS5. It has a faster processor and more gigs of RAM.
That's true, but I'm probably gonna get a PlayStation 5 because of all the JRPGs that I can play.
Yeah, and then the One X is going to be, or not the One X, but the Series X is going to have all the accessories for the Xbox One. It's going to be backwards compatible with the Series X. You can use the controllers, all the peripherals on it. The only thing is they're changing, like the new console, they're changing from the charge cable. It's going to be different on the new controllers. They're switching to a USB-C instead of micro USB. It's going to just a better connector. I guess it's going to maybe charge a little faster.
Charging faster.
Yeah, because a USB-C, you can most in all the newer phones have a USB-C charging connector, and like your little charging port in your phone, they all have the USB-C, so it charges better because it's a newer style connector, so you can um, have more current go through the cable, or like so it charges faster. That's why you see all the new smartphones that have the super fast charge rate. They all use USB-C instead of micro USB because it's a better type of cable and connection.
Yeah.
But I don't know how much the new consoles are going to be. But I'm guessing the Series X will probably be $600.
That's a whole paycheck for Pete's sakes.
I know. Well, but if you look at how much specs you get for $600 is a lot, because it probably cost you $1,200 to $1,500 to make a PC with the same specs. Because it's gonna have like the Series X is gonna have I think it's gonna have a 3.8 gigahertz processor in it, and I believe 16 gigs of RAM, I think. So it's going to be hard to get that on a PC, and then the graphics card is equivalent to like maybe I don't know, I'm guessing maybe like a 1060 or a 1070. It's going to be in it.
1060 and the 1070.
Yeah, because it's got what they call an integrated graphics card, but it's going to be like a pretty good graphics card. It has their own special graphics chip they're making, and they're making it specifically for like both consoles. I think they're using the same processor and the same
I
graphics
don't
chip.
need these technical terms.
It's
Just make sure that the console works and I'm fine.
the Xbox is going to have the same processor, it's just going to be slightly faster, and then they're going to have the same more gigs of RAM, but they're both using AMD hardware, which will keep the cost down some, because if they were using Intel hardware and like a NVIDIA graphics chip, it would be more money, because like Intel is more expensive than AMD stuff, and then just like NVIDIA is more expensive than AMD also for the graphics card. Yeah.
Hello, Ellie. How you doing?
Hi, Ellie. There's another Ellie I see. What's other Ellie? There's Ellie Mitch Vlogs, this one, and there's another Ellie that I see on some other streams. I can't remember her name. Miss L. Miss L. Something. She spells it the same way, but she goes by L. That's how she pronounces it.
So what are you planning to get for your dinner, Brother Brett?
Probably a pork loin, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. How about your brother Hippy Dippy?
What was the question?
What's your dinner?
Oh, I had Chinese food.
Oh, wow, nice.
Oh, yeah, because well, you live. Yeah, I know you're ahead of me in time, but where do you live?
East Coast. It's
Okay,
like
yeah,
8:30 at night.
Yeah, 8:30 you. It's only 5:30 for me, because I live in Washington State.
Washington State. I used to live in Las Vegas.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
That was brutal.
How
I've been to
long
Las Vegas once.
Vegas, Brother Hippie?
I went
What?
there for like 2.5 days like years ago for a wedding.
Uh,
My
They have
mom's best
slot
friend's
machines in the
daughter.
freaking airport. What the hell?
Yeah, they have slot machines in the airport. Yeah,
They have slot machines at the freaking gas stations.
yeah. Some of the gas
What the
stations.
hell? You don't need this. It's ridiculous. You can live in the gas station for Pete's sakes.
Yeah, I remember when I went to the airport. I'm like, that's weird. They had like half a dozen. The terminal that I found, like I got off the airplane, I walked in the terminal right there. I'm like, there's like 5 or 6 slot machines right there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So
Yeah.
what was the question there, Peter Dorn World?
I'm asking about how long you've been in Las Vegas.
I was living there for 2 years maybe with my brother.
Yeah,
I was born in Maine and I've been living in Massachusetts since when I was 14. I moved to Las Vegas,
Mhm.
I think 25, I believe, or 26. And then I came back to Massachusetts, so that's why I live in Massachusetts still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't even know if Doris even knows. I think she probably does. I lived in Washington since I think it was like September or October of 1984. So I was like a little less than 3.5. And then I was in Oregon the rest of the time, when I was up till I was like But I was born in Eugene, lived only in Eugene for like maybe a little less than a year. Then my dad relocated because of his job to Portland, and we lived in Happy Valley, which is probably about a 20, maybe like no, maybe longer than that, maybe like a 35 minute drive from Portland. And
Hi,
then
Brother
and then
Ogie.
I
How
lived
you doing?
I and then I lived in Renton, Washington for a while. I lived in Spokane, and then I lived in Covington. I lived in and now I live in Kent, Washington, which is by Seattle, like about it's like around half an hour, a little over half an hour drive from Seattle.
My
South.
uncle lives in Washington, so
Well, Washington's a nice state. It's just only thing I don't like about it is it's starting where I live in the city I live in. It's starting to get a little crowded. It's like because my city is the second fastest growing city in Washington, the city I live in, and so Washington's the fastest growing city. Mine's second. Just I'm even I've been like 12 years, and I can see probably I just noticed even a good amount more traffic when you drive around. Ridiculous.
this is why I never leave the house.
Because takes me like 5 or 6 minutes to drive a half a mile. Even
6 or 7, half a mile.
yeah, like it probably takes me like 6 minutes to drive a
Thanks.
half
How
a
are you?
mile.
I'm doing good, Brother Ogie. Do you wanna come up, Brother Ogie?
If you guys didn't ask me, I was gonna record a video game, but okay.
Before I
You can do that.
it's a flower.
Well, I'm not doing that right now because I'm talking to you guys.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you could do it after because
That's
it's
what I was gonna do.
it'll be live for about another hour and
Even though it's
18
sort of cheating.
an hour and 18 minutes. Just you're going to be doing a 2 hour live stream.
It states.
Actually,
You'll
doing a
find
2 hour.
out if you subscribe to my channel.
Hmm?
I was playing Sonic 2 and I sort of cheated the boss. It was fucking hilarious because I was like screaming like bloody murder.
Oh,
Not because I
Yeah, I
was
never.
pissed off. I was just being like stupid.
yeah. It's
I like to exaggerate a lot, so yeah.
I'm checking your channel now, Brother Hippy Dippy.
I think I have Super Mario 64.
I was going
I
to talk
got
about
those.
There's a guy I subscribed to. I was watching him play it a couple days ago. He has a really cool emulator, and he was playing Super Mario 64.
Wow.
You'll
That
be
game, man. I hate Super Mario 64. Just
the
because of one level that I absolutely cannot stand, and that's the stupid clock tower one. I hate that level.
I think the best Mario is either the first one or or
Well, it depends.
just a regular Mario, not any of the other Mario, just like the ones that are called Super Mario or whatever. Like
Super
you pick,
Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, USA, Super Mario Brothers Lost Levels. Then you got Super Mario 64, Super Mario World, Super Mario World 2. What?
Open. Either you wanna talk about games or where you live.
yeah.
What food you like to eat?
The best one is probably either the first Mario or probably the first one on the Super Nintendo.
Where have you
I think
been?
the third one's good too. The third one on the regular Nintendo is good. I think that's the one where you could get the.
I
Is that
have a system that plays Super Nintendo games, original Nintendo games, and Sega Genesis.
okay? Does it take the cartridges?
It takes all 3 cartridges.
Yeah,
It's 3 in
is it,
1. It's called
it
the
called?
Retro 3.
Oh yeah, we're the Retron 3, and they make a Retron 5 too. That takes like Game Boy
Game Boy
Color,
Advance games. I gotta get one of those.
Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo, and then it has the controller ports on the side to take all the different controllers for it.
Yeah, I need to get one of those things. So I didn't know that I could get a Retron 5. It's gonna be really expensive to get though.
Yeah, I think it's like $150. I think.
Yeah, well, you're getting a system that can play pretty much any old system
Retron
back
5.
in the 90s.
I think a Retron 7 too.
There's a Retron 7. What does that play?
I think there's a Retron 7.
Let
A
me see.
Retron
You got me
7.
curious.
It's called the Retron 7. I don't know what it is, but the Retron
It's a
5, yeah,
sneaker. That's what it says on my thing. It says it's a Foot Locker.
the Retron 5, the retro gaming console brings you back to the world while recharging health. It says it plays
Oh, there it
retro
is. Okay.
plays NES, Famicom, Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, Genesis, and um, Mega system.
I'm not going back that far.
No,
I need to get one so I can play Game Boy Advance games. So I can record that too, because I have a bunch of those games I want to get too.
it's made by a company called Hypercanis, who makes the Retron consoles.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, here it goes. It says it plays NES, Famicom, Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, Genesis, Mega Drive, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advanced. Yeah. And it will do 720p and 60 frames per second. But I think you can also do like old school where you can turn the HD off. But yeah, there's a 10 yeah, it's 10-in-1 system is what it's called. Retron 5 is 10-in-1. It's Walmart, $140 in Walmart.
$140. Well, I usually get everything online for me.
Yeah, you can order it at Walmart.com.
I usually get everything on Amazon.
It doesn't say it's available on Amazon. Retron 5, Amazon. Maybe it is
Yeah,
on
Amazon is $116
Yep.
or $149, depending on what version you get.
Yeah. Yeah, 116. Prime eligible and free returns. Of course, it doesn't come with any of the games, of course. But you
Oh
can
no, well of course not.
you can even get them on Amazon. All the games it supports for any of those
I
systems.
don't usually get them on Amazon unless I have to.
Yeah, it says takes a rear SD card slot so you can save. The Retron 5 has a rear SD card slot, gives you the
I'm a
ability.
nerd. I need video games. I live off it.
Yep, screenshots are saved as JPEG images. But yeah,
I do need to
that,
buy one so I don't have to buy a freaking Game Boy Advance something for that. So I can start recording Game Boy Advance games because that's what I want to do next.
uh, yeah, you can because I remember was it last year? I think it was last year Nintendo at the beginning of last year they made it so you can they made it so you can stream all the Nintendo games because before then you would stream a Nintendo game and it'd be automatically copyrighted. And then they lifted the copyright Nintendo did on all their games, so you can stream any one of their games and not get a copyright anymore. Because normally, like there's one guy that tried to stream the Nintendo games immediately, like within 5 minutes he was streaming them. His stream would be taken down. Now,
Doesn't
now
surprise me.
you can stream all as much as you want, like any Nintendo. That's why you see people streaming um, Nintendo Switch all the time on you or a lot on YouTube because they don't get because they give you the rights to stream them.
And this is why I record instead of stream.
But still, though, the music in a game could get you a copyright, though. Still.
No, it won't. Because I don't get paid on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hi, Brother Ogie. Welcome to the panel.
Hello.
I'm putting
How's
your
everybody doing?
just in case.
Welcome to the Nerd Central here. How are you?
How you
I'm
doing?
doing pretty good.
I
A little bit of tennis elbow, I think.
Sorry, I can talk about video games all day.
They're probably good too. They talk about cars all day too. That's one of my other big hobbies. And that's what one of my last upload I did last Saturday night was an RC car upload my channel. It was a short little 48-second video I uploaded. I tested out my head mount for my cell phone. You know, I had one head mount where you could tilt my phone down to change the angle, how far I'm standing away from the car.
Change the angle.
Those elastic
So,
head
question:
things.
what's your favorite game on every system?
That would take forever, but I like and my favorite game of all time is Metal Gear Solid for the PS1.
Oh, Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid, which is the third one in the series. And we made one for PC too.
Metal Gear. Mine's Tales of Vesperia.
And they made one for Nintendo, and they made one for PC. And then they made the one for PS1, and they made the VR. The VR training was kind of lame. The
Good to
VR
hear,
training
Al. Glad you're doing all right.
PS1, and then they made one for the PS2, and I can't remember. They went on and they made some for the PS3. Oh, they made I think more than one for the PS2. Maybe and they made at least one for the PS3. But there's a lot of them. They made one for the PSP.
PSP.
Okay, Al.
Yeah,
Thank you.
10 years ago, the one for the PSP.
I never owned a PSP. I was mostly into the Game Boy Advance, the Game Boy Advance SP.
Yeah, I never played the PSP either. I didn't know anybody who had one either. By that, and then
My
when
brother hacked his.
Doris, how you doing?
Good, brother Ogie. How about you? What's your dinner? Have you eaten anything now?
I had I made some tacos earlier that I had leftover meat from yesterday that I made.
Oh wow, love
So I
that.
just cut them up with some onion and tomato and fried them up a little bit, just to really heat it up. And then I made tacos with hot sauce.
Oh, that
But
sounds.
that was like 1 o'clock this afternoon, so I haven't eaten anything yet. I got this new soup I want to try. Let me show you. I
Okay.
bought it yesterday. Went to shopping.
Oh wow, kimchi. Wow,
the
the spicy one. Is that this?
I never tried kimchi. I want to see what it tastes like.
Oh wow.
Is it normal for a laptop to be hot?
Yeah, if it's you used it for a long time.
Yeah, they do get pretty warm if you use them for a long time.
The best thing about your laptop is you keep it on a flat surface so that it can ventilate good enough. You don't cover the little vent holes, and every once in a while open it up and clean your little fan out.
Yeah.
It collects dust in there, and then make sure nothing's covering your vent holes.
Oh wow. So that's the reason.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, take the back cover off and blow it off with like a compressor, or get one of those compressed cans of air and blow it out.
Oh yeah, you can do that too without having to take it open. Just blow it out.
Mm-hmm. But Chris S was
I
telling me
prefer to take it out, take the bottom off, and clean it up by hand.
they give you like 6 screws or 8 screws on the bottom.
There's more than that.
No, I don't think on mine. I think on mine I can look.
Oh no, the fan still works.
One or how many is there? There's
Yeah, make sure your vents are clean too.
2. Let me see. Look, I can look how many holes. There's 1, 2, 3,
Well, it's
4,
not like I use it. I might turn it off from now on.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws on mine.
You know, I was having that problem with mine, and it was heating up real bad, and it would shut off. It cut off.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't figure out why the heck it kept cutting off. So I opened it up.
It
and
hasn't gotten to that
real
point,
dirty.
but I don't like it being hot all the time.
But ever since I clean it, it gets warm, but it doesn't get hot like it used to.
Yeah, because
I've been running mine all day pretty much.
the dust clogs up clogs up the vents and the whatever the thing that keeps it cool on the inside. With the fins, or there's usually like a cooling fan or something on the inside. The dust clogs it up. You don't realize even with like I know people do with their video game consoles too. They take the top off and blow it out or vacuum it out.
Yeah, but never keep your laptop on your bed or somewhere covers up those vents because it'll heat up on you.
Yeah.
I'm well aware of that.
And you don't want your CPU to burn up.
Because mine's pretty much on a slightly angled surface, but it's on a flat. The surface is flat, which is just at an angle. The whole surface is at an angle, but the surface itself on top of it is flat.
If you got a little small tabletop fan, you can hook that up, plug it in, point it towards your vents too, and help keep it cool. Those small fans.
Yeah, if I had a USB fan, I could do it, but I don't.
Yeah, one of those USB fans. Yeah.
It's just the back end, to be honest with you. It's not the bottom. Bottom's fine.
Could be your battery heating up. You got it plugged in while your battery's going bad on it.
My battery's not bad on mine, and my laptop's almost 4 years old.
I had the thing plugged in the whole time. Is that bad?
Well, you got there's going to be a constant charge on your battery, so that might be what causes it to heat up. I pulled my battery out because my battery went bad, but I'm going to go buy another one soon. Because it would hold the charge very short. It wouldn't last very long. It would die right away. So I knew it was already going out.
Same with like your cell phone. Like my cell phone's got a replaceable battery, so if it ever goes out, I can just get a new one.
I got this in December, so.
Do a replacement one.
No, I got this in like January or February. No, September, December. Sorry, I don't even know when I got this.
Well, you might try letting it charge up and then plugging it and use it till the battery goes down, and then plug it back in again. Let it charge up and overheat your battery. See if that helps any. But more than likely, it's just the components getting hot in there.
I just unplugged it, so.
One thing I noticed when I unplug my laptop, the screen goes slightly dim.
Yeah, that's what usually happens.
Because the screen doesn't stay as bright as it used. Like when I plug it in, the screen is brighter than when I unplug it. I don't know why that is. But
well, it normally goes down once the battery gets low.
Yeah, mine does no matter what. Even when you're when the battery's full, the screen goes a little bit dimmer because I don't think it gets as much power from the battery as it does. The power difference is, like when you plug it into the wall, it gets more power, so it can keep the screen brighter. Than when it's running off battery, the battery doesn't have enough power to keep the screen as bright. It's always done that ever since I got the laptop. So
make sure you ain't got to set on energy saver.
Yeah, I think it's the battery. Because the thing's been cooling off.
Saver, it's gonna if you run on the battery, it's gonna dim your screen. So because it tries to conserve power, so you save more time for the battery.
The battery is fully charged.
I'm talking to Brett about his.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
He said his screen was dimming. I want to check and see if you got on battery saver. I mean on screen power saver mode.
I don't know how it.
You click that little thing in the bottom right corner. Another menu will come up.
It comes up. Come on.
It usually says power saver there.
I'm on the internet right now on it, so.
You got one that says night light. And then you got one that says battery saver. Or mine does anyway. I don't know how yours is.
2 hours and 5 minutes.
Why didn't it say that? Well, I'd have to go back to the Windows, regular Windows menu, and log out of the internet on it.
Check your settings. It's probably in there.
Yeah, it's in my settings somewhere. Settings.
So you wanted a song, Doris?
Yeah, sure, brother Ogie. Wow, thank you, brother Ogie. Do you know? Do you know how to play the guitar? The when you sing the heaven,
You know how to what?
sing. I mean the heaven while playing guitar.
Heaven?
Yeah, you know the
Yeah.
Brian Adams
What she's
The
saying, you know how
acoustic
to
version?
sing. Or,
The acoustic version?
Heaven. You know
Yeah.
the singers Brian Adams. I didn't know you know how to play guitar. I always know I know. I remember singing karaoke, but I haven't heard you playing guitar.
Oh no, I don't know how to play guitar. it's
Oh,
no,
huh?
it's just an acoustic version of the song.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's a different version than the
Yeah, I
original.
don't play guitar. I wish I did, but I don't have the hands for it.
oh, I
I
see.
got
Yeah,
carpal tunnel real bad, and it doesn't. My fingers don't work like they used to anymore.
anyway, you have to have the right like kind of not just not having arthritis or carpal tunnel or anything. You just gotta have the right like hands where you gotta have long fingers to be able to play the guitar good.
Well, they got smaller neck guitars. They're not as wide, but
Yeah.
this is the one you're talking about right here.
I wish I could play guitar better. I suck at it.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice song, brother Ogie. Thank you so much. How about your brother Hippy Dippy? Do you know how to sing?
No, to be honest with you.
Ah, that's a good song. Never been all that song listening with that heaven.
They have a lot of them that are acoustic like that. A lot of songs now, or not now. They've been around, but they're. I found them a while back, and I said, "Oh, these sound nice," with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
There's a
slower, guitar and.
there's a famous '80s band that did all acoustic. A
yeah,
band called Tesla. They did what was it called? 5-man acoustic jam or something like that.
Mm,
And then their whole album was acoustic, unplugged. And that band has some famous songs. The Filipinos will probably like Love Song. I don't know. I've never heard a Filipino sing that song though. But it's a
love
good
song.
song.
I've sung love song before by Tesla.
Yeah.
My favorite song is a song that you guys probably never even heard of.
Try me.
3-6 Mafia.
Who?
3-6 Mafia.
I've heard of the group. What song?
Yeah, woohoo! At least you heard of it.
Yeah. Yeah. And acoustical jam is what the Tesla album's called.
Hey, Sean Williams, what's up, man?
Hi,
Bro,
Sean
Sean,
Williams.
what's up?
Hi, brother Sean
I hit
Williams.
my
How
save
you
points.
doing, brother? How's your dad, brother Sean? I hope he's okay now.
Yeah, that's a good album too. The five-man acoustical jam.
Let's see if this thing works.
5-man acoustical jam song. The song on is "Coming at You Live," "Heaven's Trail," "The Way It Is." You can work it out. Signs. Signs is another one. It's "Getting Better," "Before My Eyes," "Paradise," "Loading," "Mother's Little
Holy
Helper,"
crap, it does work.
"Modern Day Cowboy," "Love Song."
And the sign says, long-haired freaky people need now to apply.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go.
Put my hair up under my hat.
"Down Faux Boogie" is good.
I hope you guys have a nice positive day.
Okay.
You don't have to go hippy dippy. We're not going to make you sing.
No. I
No,
don't have.
it's 9:04 in the nighttime. I need to go to sleep at some
Oh.
point.
It's only 8:04 here.
Especially,
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
It's
crap
still light
the past
outside.
like 2 days.
Modern Day Cowboy is good. I don't know if you've ever heard the Modern Day Cowboy acoustic version.
No, I have not.
I don't know if he probably Augie probably knows the original Modern Day Cowboy.
Mm.
That was pretty big in the '80s.
That was my era.
Yeah.
The 80s. Late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, Tesla came around, I think 86 maybe was their first album. Tesla band, I think when they started. I saw them live like years ago when they opened for Queensryche. They played like probably 10 songs and they were good live. Their origins, they formed in 1981. When their first album came out, 86. It looked like a Tesla band first album. I don't know if the first album. No, Mechanical Resonance is the first album. In 1986 was their first album. They were together for like 5 years before their first album came out. But of course, that band's named after Nikola Tesla.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of their references are like references to the inventor. In Mechanical Resonance, they have Edison's Medicine named one of their songs. Because supposedly it was supposed to be
Don't
like
get it.
the next big way to send electricity through cities. It's supposed to be done by Tesla, but it never panned out. Never happened.
I gotta fix my microphone. It broke the other day. The wire broke on
Oh,
it.
what happened to your microphone, brother?
Oh, wire broke on it. I gotta resolder them back on.
Oh, try to, maybe you can fix that. That's good.
Oh, I'm the one that made it. I took it off a little set of headphones I had and made one.
That's the one.
These guys are talking about playing video games and stuff. I used to work on video games.
Huh?
The big coin operated ones.
What
Oh
game?
yeah.
They used to be they
Arcade
used to be
tablet.
my job.
Oh wow.
Repairing jukeboxes, pinball machines, video games.
Oh
I
wow.
used to recover
I know what you're
turntables,
talking about.
electronic darts, all that stuff.
Wow.
That was my job.
Yeah,
I'm
the
an
old
electronic
jukebox,
technician.
For
not
other
the
brother.
not the digital ones they have now.
Huh?
Because now the jukeboxes are mounted on the wall and they're like tiny, and you just put money in
Yeah,
there, credit card in there, and you just select a song. Just
yeah.
connect to.
I started when they had 45s.
Oh, that's
Then
cool.
they went to CD, and then they went to the digital.
Yeah. Well, I remember the 45 ones a little bit when I was really young, because there were still some places around that had them.
Well, they still had 45s in early 90s.
They still make 45s.
I used to have stacks and stacks of 45s that they got rid of. They would get rid of them. I'd take them. Play them on my player.
45 from what the hell years is from? It's from like 2000.
I had tons of CDs too, because they used to throw the CD away if it had one little scratchable song on it.
Hmm.
One song was scratched, they would throw the whole CD away. So I'd take it. It still played, just one song was bad on it, so it was still good.
Yeah. I can find them. I have. I don't know what date they're from. They're from a local. One was from a local musician, and the other one from a local band that musician was in. But they're
I
right
used to
here.
work for
Here's
Compact Computer too for a while, build a computer in the early 80s or
a couple
90s.
of.
What do you play games, brother Ogie?
Man, actually, I don't care to play games. I don't like video
Brother
games.
Deep
And
in
I
brother.
used to work on them all the time. I got burned out on them because I used to have to play them to make sure everything worked on them and stuff.
Oh.
And I just
45 right here.
didn't care for
This
it.
was
I don't care for them now.
11.
The only thing I do play is like solitaire, or spider or
Here's
pyramids, stuff like that. Cards.
what the record looks. What the record looks like. I'm gonna try to touch it, but it has the old stuff.
Wait,
Has the old school style disc in the middle. See
Yeah.
that? It has a
heavy pink.
yellow. The newer style
The CD.
45 disc solid like metal or plastic.
Oh yeah.
And then this is from a single artist. He did all the instruments and all the singing on it, and the writing of one of the songs. The other one's a cover by, I don't know. One of them he wrote. There's a line he wrote. And the other one's called "Flowering Song." Like how you're talk about how when you're born you're like a flower, and when you get old you wither like a flower.
I was around when they had 78s.
Oh yeah, I remember those. I remember those a little bit, just from like seeing some old.
They're smaller than an album, and they would usually have like one or two songs on one side. They're real thick.
Yeah, and here's a
Stacks of those.
here's a
Spanish music.
45 right here with a small hole in
What
it.
happened to those?
This one's like 180 gram 45. This one right here. This one has a small hole in it, but it still plays at 45 speed. So it plays at 45 speed, but it has a small hole. And this one has dual 45. It has the band I wanted had one song on one of the discs on one side, and then have another band on the other side from another state. It's on it, and then it has another one that has a band Grifter on one side, and Mighty on the other side has another disc, another record. But this one runs at 45.
The A and B side of the same group,
Yeah.
same artist.
I don't know what they call them. There's a name for these type of ones. They're called Heavy Ripples because this band, when they were Sonax was together, they were on a small record label called Ripple Music for like the last year they were together, and they the other bands were on Ripple Music also. Over My Broken, Sun Gods in Exile, Grifter, and Mighty High. That's why they did like a compilation of these one of the band one of those four bands songs on one side of 45. But this one was from 2011 also.
See if you like this song, Doris.
Wow. Nice. Thank you, Brother Ogie.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I like that song. What's the title of that song, Brother Ogie?
Love of a Lifetime
Oh,
by Firehouse.
Yeah,
oh.
they had like one other hit, I think.
Hmm.
Don't treat me bad.
That's one of the more popular songs.
Hmm. Well, that's the only song I heard before the Filipinas started singing "Love of a Lifetime." Don't treat me bad. It was a more up tempo, like rocking one.
Well, this is acoustic version.
Mhm. They were a band that formed in I looked it up, 1988, in Charlotte, North Carolina.
What happened to Brother Hippie? He go down?
Mm-hmm.
He said he was leaving.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Said he
maybe.
had to sleep because he was
Yeah,
tired.
it's time for him to sleep. Thank you, Brother Hippie, for stopping by and joining on my panel.
Mhm.
What's your favorite song, Brother Ogie or Brother Brett? So you can share it. I think we have 4 million viewers in here.
I have so many favorites.
Oh, really? What is that? Rock?
I like
Rock?
rock. I like country.
A country? Try the one country. Country road. For the
I sang that today. Actually, somebody requested it, and I sang that today
oh, that's the one.
on somebody else's live stream.
Like on live stream earlier.
Oh, I see. How about you, Brother Brett? Oh, you
Uh,
love rap, right? The
I
song.
listen to rap. I listen to classic rock. Um, like older heavy metal from the 70s and 80s.
One
Uh,
thing I never could get into was rap. I don't know why.
I like old school rap, but I don't like most of the new stuff's terrible.
I just never got into rap.
I listen to like 80s and 90s rap.
Brother Armani, do you want to sing? Are you still there, Brother Armani? So tomorrow, are you gonna do live, Brother Brett?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
What about Elle? Was Elle gonna come up?
I think Brother Armani's busy. I'm not sure. He said he wanna come up, but maybe he's busy right
I
now.
thought Sister Elle was gonna come up. Was she? You want to come up?
Yeah. Brother, okay, if you wanna sing more, then it's fine. Is that okay with you, Brother Brett?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
Here's an oldie for you. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something are meant to be. Take my Take my whole life too, or I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Something I'm meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, or I can't help falling in love with you, or I can't help falling in love with you.
Wow. Do you like that song, Brother Brad? That's a good
Yeah,
song,
it was Elvis. Yeah.
right? Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
the singer. Wow. These songs never get old, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you know who, kind of speaking of rock music, you know who died last week, right? Little Richard.
Every time you heard that song, you feel like, oh my God, like you feel like
Adrian,
that kind of song. Hi, Brother
You're
Adrian.
Adrian, I did it.
This one is also a
I,
singer, Brother Adrian.
that's what I say a lot. Yo, Adrian, I did it. Again, say it
Adrian,
like Rocky
Adrian.
from the when he wins the heavyweight title, he's standing in the
Yeah,
middle of the ring and he goes, "Yo,
yeah.
Adrian, I did it." And of course, the first one they had him lose the title, so the second one he gained it back or win it the first time.
How are you, Brother Adrian? Is it morning there? Good morning.
Yeah.
Good to you.
Here's another old one too.
What are you gonna sing?
Here's another old one.
I want us to guess it, I think.
Oh, wrong one. Sorry. Let me find the right one. Come on, ads. There we go. Unforgettable.
Okay.
That's what you are. Unforgettable. Though near or far. Like a song of love that clings to me. How the thought of you does things to me. Never before has someone been more unforgettable in every way. And forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore, that's how you stay. That's why, darling, it's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Wow. Who's that
Bye, Al. Take care.
Nat King Cole.
the singer? Who's the singer of that song?
Nat
That's Nat King
King
Cole.
Cole.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
And his daughter was
Unforgettable.
Natalie Cole,
I
the
was young
jazz
when I
singer.
and until now, when every time I heard that song, you will never get tired of listening. It's a good song, relaxing.
Yeah, they actually did a version after he was dead. His daughter recorded a version where they showed him in the video and then she sang along with him.
Wow.
Because his daughter no longer alive either.
Oh.
Natalie Cole is a famous jazz singer.
Wow.
Natalie Cole. Oh, don't know if
That's
you
that's
know
the
any.
good
Yeah.
thing that when you love music, it it help you to relax while you're singing. You can
Mhm.
express your feelings also while you're singing. That's
Singing
the
Like
makes my
Natalie
mood
Cole.
better. When I feel sad and depressed, I sing.
yeah. Even
I
your
got
smile.
a, I got an app called Star Maker, and I go on there and I sing.
Uh-huh.
And
And
I got a lot of fans on there right now.
yeah,
They
wow.
comment, they send me gifts, all
Uh,
kinds of stuff. They want me to sing duet with them.
yeah. Brother Ogie,
Yeah.
do you do live, right?
Huh?
What day you do your live streaming?
I can't hear you.
I said, when did you do your live streaming?
Oh, about 3 or 4 days ago, maybe.
Oh, okay. So no
He does
exact
live
day.
a lot.
So you don't have any schedule?
I got a couple in there. Like I got a cooking video, and when I first started, I did like stuff videos.
Yeah, because sometimes I did not catch you when you're doing live. Or maybe you do that night here in Texas.
I usually do them a little earlier than now.
Oh, I was busy today. Supposedly I'll do my live streaming around 1 o'clock, but I was a dentist and
Hmm.
at 12 and my son is 12:30. So we stayed there for and then we went somewhere after that. So I just arrived like before 6. So that's why I started, past 6 o'clock.
Mm.
Mhm.
If you want to sing more, brother Ogie or brother Brett, you are welcome. I only have 20 more minutes because I'm gonna do 2 hours
Okay.
only.
The last I listened to music on was it Friday. I remember I
Right.
listened to Belladonna. It's a record by Steve Nicks.
Last night I
So
was on brother Brandon live. I was singing there,
mhm.
and to brother uh, Blake, the drunk gamer. But I just for a few minutes because I need to go to sleep. It's late
Yeah,
already.
I was on his stream for a while. I watched the one when he did the um Quiplash, one of the games he did. The later stream, he didn't start it till like 10 o'clock or something at night. That
Uh,
stream. And what he does, he usually streams like in the most of the time in the evening when he streams, and he's on the East Coast, so because he was on my stream for a while, and then he took a like couple hours, a few hours in between, and then he live streamed a couple. He live streamed the game. I watched part of that, and then he live streamed. He live streamed a video game, and he live streamed an interactive game. And yeah,
mm,
actually, anybody can join the Quiplash if you have a tablet, a computer, or a cell phone. You can join his Quiplash game. You just go to jackboxgames.com and you enter the code that he shows on his screen on YouTube. It shows on the screen on YouTube and then you just go in there and you can play, and it's like a game where you have to come up with the funniest answers and stuff.
ah,
Well, I played Quiplash with some other streamers that have streamed it before, and all you need is a internet connected device, and anybody up to I think it's like 8 people. Is it 8 people can join?
oh, yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And it's called Jackbox Games, and they have like Quiplash is one of them you can buy separately, or you can buy the whole Jackbox Games pack. You can make like 2 or 3 different packs you can get. And there's like different games
Why
like
is that?
murder.
Every games you have to pay, you have to buy.
Yeah, most games you have to buy. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, you have to buy pretty much every game. There's some free games you can get, but then if you want to do most of the game, you got to buy like coins or
My
some type of
husband
thing
bought
to
before that. Do you know the game, the Grand Auto? How you call it?
Grand Theft
Grand
Auto.
Yeah. You pay for that like
Mm-hmm.
$80, and then suddenly the PS3, because that's what he has the PS3 before, and it's broke. Now he got the PS4 for his birthday. I think yeah for his no yeah I think something birthday last year. He has the PS4 now, and that the one that he bought for the Grand Auto game, he could not use that for the. It's not much for the PS4. So wow, and the $80 is bye bye.
Yeah, because he probably bought it for either the Xbox or PC.
PS4, PS3. It's good only for the
Oh,
PS.
PS3.
So
Okay.
now the PS4, he could even use that
No.
one anymore. He gonna so he buy another one for the good
Yeah.
for PS4
The game's pretty
compatible.
cheap now though, because the game's been out like 6 years. The game's finally like went down in price a few times. 'Cause it was like $60 for the first like 4 years it was out. It was still the original price, like the price in when it first came out for like 4 years, and they finally lowered the price. You get it for like half price now on
Mm,
PS4. I used to play some of the Grand Theft Autos back in the day. I played like San Andreas, Vice City. Um, I think it was the first Grand Theft Auto. It was on PS1. I played that. I played episodes from Liberty City. I have that for 360, which is Lost in the Dam and the Ballad of Gay Tony.
uh,
The Lost
yeah,
in the Dam, you played a member of a motorcycle gang
yeah.
where you went
I
around Liberty City, the
I
town.
remember I play games before. Do you know the Pac-Man?
Yep.
game. It's an old one.
Hmm.
That's the one that
Yeah. Came like
when he
81 or something.
when he brought a laptop there in the Philippines, and that's the one he has on the laptop. And I was, oh my god, I was addicted to play with that game.
Hmm. And they make a
But
bunch of different versions of Pac-Man now, like new 3D ones, and
car racing.
but you can still get the original style Pac-Man on like um, Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One.
Uh,
They may make like a version you can download. You usually either cheap or free. Sometimes they're even free, but most of the time they're cheap, like $5, $10 maybe. And, but there's an arcade that has the original. There's an arcade by fairly close to where I live. It's down in the same city where my IKEA I work at is, and they have one of those original table like the table Pac-Mans. One of the ones that has the top's clear and it looks like a table, and then it has underneath the clear top is where the joystick with the buttons are, and they have a whole like whole part of the arcade is just those tabletop arcade games, so old school one from the 80s. They have a bunch of old ones, and then the whole place has old video games. I think the newest video game is probably 12 or 13 years old. They have like old Street Fighter 2, original Simpsons game, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, a bunch of retro pinball machines.
I love Super Mario game. You know the Brit game before? They have the Super Mario. It's the one before. Famous in my. I think I was elementary during the time. How about you, brother Ogie? Do you play games?
Nope.
Okay. But you said you're building. What is that you said?
I used to work on them.
A work for the games. Oh wow, that's for your living a long time ago or until now.
12 minutes left.
Sometimes if I was working late, I would bring a video game home or a jukebox or something, and then I'd put it in the garage and let kids play it, for free.
Oh,
Be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, till the next day when I had to take it back to work. Sometimes I didn't want to go
uh-huh.
drive all the way downtown where I worked. Close to my house. I'd just stop off at my house and stay at the house and drop it off in the house.
Oh, wow. So you love singing than playing games.
I don't like playing them. I've messed with them too much just to. You know.
My husband loved to play games, and my son.
Mhm.
Me, I'm just here on YouTube only. That's
Now,
why.
there's two things I stopped doing. I stopped drinking and I stopped playing video games a long time ago.
Oh wow, really?
Both about 24 years ago.
Okay, I have a question. What makes you stop for drinking?
What made me stop drinking?
What makes you?
I just got tired of wasting a lot of money, on something that was only temporary. I used to be a bad drinker too. I used to drink a lot. I mean,
So
every
you're
weekend and
alcoholic.
during the week I'd be drinking, and just it got out of control, and I just had to stop.
Uh,
You
it's
just got to make up your mind that you want to do it.
and it's expensive, brother Ogie, right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
expensive.
expensive.
So
Yeah.
all your savings goes for alcohol?
Most of my money used to go to alcohol. Sometimes my kids would do without because I was drinking all the time.
Oh my
You
god.
know,
So you have no bonding with your kids
well, I
before.
had bonding with them, but I didn't. They didn't have everything they needed. Right when they needed it.
Uh-huh.
It would always be later. You know.
Oh wow. Yeah, at least I'm just happy for you. At least you stop that
Yeah,
and then you
I
realize,
haven't I haven't picked up a drink in 24 years,
oh wow, that's awesome.
and I
Yeah,
don't
I
don't have I
never
don't
really
have the
drink.
urges to drink it either. Because it's just a waste of money.
Hmm?
It's a good story, brother Ogie.
And
So
then
you
too,
have
I see a lot of people that were drinking, acting all dumb and everything. I said, gosh, was I like that? Did I act
Yeah.
like that?
You
yeah.
get all wild, or you get like like rude to people. I know some people did. A guy that used to drink, one of my brother's good friends, and he was like he would get aggressive when he was drinking.
How about your brother Brett? Are you drinking?
Never never drank in my life really. Well, I've tried like different kinds of beers. I've tried different kinds of alcohol. I've tried different kinds of wine, but I've never even drank a whole glass of anything in my life of alcohol.
Wow, that's good.
I
So you have
drank
a good temper.
I drank like a third of a wine cooler when I was like 4 years old. My mom left it sitting on the table, the coffee table, and I drank it.
Uh, wow.
But I mean, I was like four or something, but I never drank a whole glass of anything, or even a whole can of beer. Not a whole bottle of beer, not anything.
Oh wow.
When I tried hard alcohol, I haven't even drank a whole shot ever. It was only like maybe a one little tiny sip to try it. Like my mom had me try on Easter, she had me try Cabo Wabo. Um, which one is it? It's a medium colored Cabo Wabo, not the clear, not the darkest one. It's like the light, like kind of what do they call it? Like it's like a light. It's like it has a color to it. It's like a, but she made me try that, and it was only like a quarter of a shot. I drank it. I'm like, ooh man, I can't even stand it. You make that face, and you kind of get the shivers when you drink it. You know what I mean? Oh god,
Yeah.
it was gross, but it was a better kind of tequila because it was like the mid grade of the Cabo Wabo. Her friend gave it to her. One of her friends gave her the bottle,
Wow.
but I'm not a big into alcohol. I mean, you could use it as a disinfectant. That's what I'd ever use it for. Someone gave me like tequila or whiskey, I'd use it as a disinfectant
Uh,
because you can use it in place of like hand sanitizer,
okay.
alcohol. Just make sure you don't have cuts on your hand because it'll burn. But yeah,
Oh,
cuts or scrapes on your hand. But yeah.
yeah. Brother, okay, do you wanna sing? I have 8 more minutes.
Nothing on
love that song. Thank you, Brother Ogie, our singer in the panel.
Yeah.
I got just enough time for one more.
Okay, okay, brother.
Country.
Thank you, Brother Ogie. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Take care.
Brother Jet, thank you so much.
Well,
And Brother Hippie DP, Mix Bob, Brother Sean Williams, Adrian Gibson, Armani, Joe, and Janie Travel. Thank you so much, guys. Janie
bye,
Tabak,
Augie.
so
Bye,
much.
Brett.
Stay
Bye,
Y'all have a
George.
good weekend. Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody in chat.
Yeah.
I'm out.